Hey guys, I'm Ricky, and today you are going to learn how easy it is to put together a Grandfire Kart barbecue. Here at Grandfire, we value your time and we know how important it is. So that's why all our Grandfire barbecues come virtually pre-assembled. We've done all the hard work for you. So today I'm going to show you how to unbox one of these, show you some tips and tricks on how to put it together, and you'll be good to go. So all you need is a craft knife and a screwdriver. So what we've got here is our 32 Classic and the cart. Now when you buy this, it comes together. And what we're going to do first is we're going to unbox the cart and then the barbecue. So once you've cut open the barbecue, what you want to do to make it really nice and easy is you're going to cut down each of the corners so the box will just open up and you can pull out the barbecue. With all the corners cut, you can just open it up and boom, there we go. Now with the Classic 32, you actually get some side shelves and a barbecue cover with the cart. Inside this box is basically everything you need to put your cart together. Side shelves, caster wheels, bracket. What we're going to do now is we're going to put on the wheels. While you've got your box laid out like this, what I like to do is I like to just lay it down, and so the polystyrene actually protects the bottom or the back of the cart. As the cart is laying down, this gives you the best access to the bottom of the cart. Now, if you've ordered a modular kitchen and you need to put a trim on it, you want to put it on this at this step because it's the easiest. Now, in your wheel box, you're going to have a pair of swivel wheels and a pair of fixed wheels. So you're going to want to decide which end you want to put the swivel wheels and the fixed wheels. Now that you've screwed in the wheels, you're going to have two screws left over. These are slightly smaller and they're meant to be left over, so don't worry about that. This is going to actually be to attach the barbecue when we add that on, but we'll talk to that later on. All right, so now that we've got the cart upright, what we're going to do is we're going to add on the brackets. Now in the box, you get your 4 brackets for the side shelves, and then you get all your screws and everything in there. They get added on right on the sides here. Really easy to put on. Just find the gap, slide it in, and pop in your screws there. The last thing we want to do is pop on the door handles. Now, we've popped them in inside out. So what you're going to do is you're just going to unscrew them and screw them back around the other way. Super easy, and you're ready to rock and roll. There we go. Just like that. So that's basically the cart complete. What we're going to do is we're going to move this stuff out of the way, get the barbecue out, put it on top, and put it on the side shelves, and we're good to go. If your barbecue comes with a rotisserie, you're going to have your rotisserie rod right on top. And we're just going to open it up just like we did with the cart, and we're going to cut down the sides, giving you easy access. And there's your barbecue. When you open it up, you can actually see everything, all the accessories that come with it is all packaged in there nice and tight, whether it comes with a rotisserie or glass panel, depending on what version you bought. The next step is we're gonna lift up the barbecue and pop it onto the cart. But because of how solid our barbecues are, we're gonna take everything out first, so it's a little bit lighter to lift on. When you open up your barbecue, what you've got is you've got your regulator and your power cable all tucked away in there. So it's super easy. You just cut open the cable tie and your regulator's just up there. Once your regulator's out, you're just gonna untie it. And then you've also got your cable, your power cable up underneath here too. Before we lift the barbecue onto the cart, you want these free so it can just slide through the back of the cart once we lift the barbecue on. At this point, you're gonna wanna ask a friend or maybe a neighbor to help you lift the barbecue onto the cart. A good idea is to move the cart around to the back of the barbecue so it just can lift straight on. Now with the cart, remember how we had those swivel legs? They've actually got a lock on it. So you wanna make sure they're locked before you put the barbecue on. You're gonna grab it from the top of the hood and then underneath the front here. Now you wanna make sure that the hose is out of the way when you lift it on. When you lift it on, you wanna lift it about 3/4 of the way through. So you've got room to slide through the regulator and the power cable through the back of the cart. Got the cable, we're just going to weave it through this gap here and pop it into the cart. So this attaches to the transformer really easy. You just plug it in and screw it on. And inside the back of the cart, you've got a bracket where your transformer bolts on. Now that we've got the barbecue head on and everything's pulled through the back of the cart, remember those 2 screws that we had with the wheels? Now that you've screwed in the wheels, you're going to have 2 screws left over. These are slightly smaller and they're meant to be left over, so don't worry about that. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna attach them here, and basically it just secures the barbecue head to the cart. Last step is to pop on your side shelves. And just like that, your Grandfire Classic 32 is good to go. Now, if you want to see an in-depth video of how to set up your inside, make sure you check out our next video. I'm Ricky, and I'll see you later.